Hey folks, Orlando Prepper coming at you again. You hear my buddy up there complaining I've invaded his space. Out on the trail today, just walking around trying to stay in touch with nature. Found a narrow spot here in the trail because the wind is blowing outrageous. You can see all around me there's nothing there but just just foliage. Uh, Hopefully wind won't get in the microphone too much. But I just wanted to share a couple of thoughts while I'm out here. Go on, keep complaining, buddy. I like it. That's nature right there. I love it. But I get out here so I can get close to nature, get close to God. Um, I think pretty much this is the best place to do it. That's what I believe. You know, if your thing's a church building, okay, go for it. That's great. There's lots of great churches in this country. But if your church is one of those that won't step up and speak out against all that's going on in this country that's not godly today, you're in the wrong place. Don't talk religion much, but when I get out here, I have to because I love it and that's what I think about. I'm close to God. I think He made this for us to enjoy, and we ruined it. We've ruined it over the years. I mean, here in Florida, anywhere you go, anywhere you find a park somewhere that they're trying to preserve, all around it there's just a mess. Houses, shopping centers, whatever. But I don't guess we'll ever get away from that until we're finished, which I think is coming because of the way our country's got away from God. I think it's time for us to pay a penance, folks. I personally had to pay a penance because I got away from God, and God set me straight. It was hard. It was tough, but it had to be done. And now I'm back right with the man. That's right, the man. If your church says, God's a woman or God's what do has no gender, then your church is wrong. Jesus said God was His Father. Don't know about you, but I got to go with what Jesus said. That's the way I look at it. And there are those people that will say, well, that's just the way they spoke back in those days. Yeah, because they spoke the truth. They didn't avoid the truth, fearing they'll hurt somebody's feelings. That's part of our problem right now. Nobody wants to step up and be real. You know what's right and you know what's wrong. God put that in all of us. If you've turned away, He's gonna try to redirect you. He's gonna try to put you back on that path. And then when you deny Him that time, He might be done with you. God ain't going to stay right there and bug you and say, hey, I'm real. This is it. You got to get straight. He's not going to do it every day. He gave you that choice. And that's what's wrong with our country, folks. We're getting away from God. Our country was founded on freedom of religion, on belief in God, and now they've just forced it trying to force it out of our lives, out of our schools. They're teaching our children perversion is a good thing. And they say, well, you can't talk about religion in schools because the Constitution forbids it. That's not true. That is not true. The Constitution says that the government can establish a religion. That's on purpose. That's so people could have their free will to worship how they want to. That don't mean your child can't have, a Bible in school. That don't mean there can't be Bible studies in school. That don't mean that, people can't be open about their faith in God in schools or anywhere else in this country. All the Constitution says is the government cannot establish a religion and make you go with it. That's what it says. We got to get it back right, guys. Got to get back on track. If we don't, we're done. I'm afraid we've already passed that point. We might already be done. I don't think we can get the right guy in the White House and the right people in Congress and turn this thing around. But I could be wrong. I always tell you that. When I'm bringing you my ideas, I could be wrong. So, get ready for it. Just get ready for it, however you want. I know I'm going to piss some people off with this video, but, you know, God spoke to me and he said, hey, tell them how you feel. Tell them how you feel. This is how I feel. Right now, I'm going to get back out here on this trail. Love it. Love every minute I spend out here. Whew. Gives me a chill sometimes looking around and seeing all this beauty. With that, I'm going to say stay strong, stay patriotic to America's founding principles, and pray for the United States. The Orlando Prepper is out.